and having masculine feelings. But then there was your live Muppet where you were calling Beyonce a man, you were calling Michelle Obama a man.
Yeah.
Isn't this your live Muppet?
Beyonce's a man.
I'm what?
I think the issue is with things like, hold on.
I'm what?
What is this? I'm sorry, this is the person you're calling a man right now.
I can bring up a lot of pictures. Megan Thee Stallion is very
I think the issue with like a lot of like the especially like female black athletes, I think a lot of that does stem from racism. But where like when it comes to like I think when it comes to like
masculine.
Megan Thee Stallion. No edited bullshit. Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, she's very gorgeous. She's very gorgeous. She's
he's a pretty man. Yeah.
What was that, Muppet? He's a pretty man?
Yeah, Beyonce's
but you care about women, right?
Beyonce is a man.
I think like serious right now. I'm really concerned for you.
I thought
Not a female with
I thought only one can have kids.
I mean, I think Megan Thee Stallion is a man.
Yeah, I do too.
Like Megan,
What's the problem? I think someone's
What do you think? It's even
That's the name of the top right Muppet.
Yeah, that's her name.
Because see, that's the issue.
Hold on.
Down on what I said
See,
too.
here's the issue.
Okay, hold on.
Can I say something?
Wait, hold on, real quick. People can feel Megan Stallion's a man. Like,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, like that's my thing. No, but people are allowed to have those opinions. You know, I may disagree or might be like, maybe that might be true. Beyonce, I don't know about all that Muppet, but that's funny.
Wait, but here's the thing that I'm going to say, though. How are we going to say we can agree to have different opinions about... So that's just like me and Chloe, you know, both seeing what I perceived to be a raccoon, but it's actually a cat. And Chloe sees a cat, but I see a raccoon. And I'm persistent. No, that is a raccoon. But Chloe is saying, no, that's a cat. And I just say, well, we're just going to agree to disagree. It's like,
well, your perception isn't reality either, and you know what I mean? So like there has to be an objective truth behind it.
Geographical area.
Well, if I was saying it was a cat, it was definitely probably a cat for me.
Silly.
well, I love cats.
Anyway,
I was gonna say.
Nice try. Nice attempt.
I'm sorry, I have
no one.
I mean, but Avatar, let's be fair. People, but Avatar, let's be, but Avatar, you know, I love you, but listen, like, people have
I just don't appreciate the birthday.
No, but I'm saying, hold on, real quick. Hold on.
How Muppet is
Avatar, stop, guys, stop. I'm just saying, Avatar.
You thought that I was gonna wait. You thought that I was gonna deny anything that I said. I'm telling you right now that I'm standing 10 toes down still today. That Beyonce
I know that you're going to say that they're a man. You can believe
Hey, Avatar, but hold on, real quick.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
No, you do care.
You do care. You've just lost the clip, bro.
Wait, hold on, stop, you guys. Come on, listen real quick.
But it don't say that you just come up, play the clip and all that.
Hold on, like Avatar, you know,
definitely care.
Like real quick, Avatar, you know that people talk about like Megan Thee Stallion, and people have their opinions outside, even if they're black or white or whatever the case may be. People have talked about that, right? And I don't think there's any it almost makes me feel like there's negative connotation between like people thinking that she's a trans woman. Is that a bad thing? Like,
these are about race. You want to cry about
It's never a bad thing.
I just wanted to point out Muppets.
There's no racism. Nice try. Bye.
I don't. Avatar,
you just pointed it out whenever you were
Wait, how is that going on?
I was so full of shit.
Hold on, Avatar. I'm gonna be like, really. Listen. I have known Muppet for 3 years, and I'm listen. You know, me and Muppet had our issues, whatever the case may be. There's one thing I can stand on very heavy is I have never in my life ever seen Muppet say anything racist, and I can promise you that when she's saying these things, the intentions are not to be racist. She just might be pointing out, wow, this person is a man or could be a man or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people are talking about that, right? And I don't think it's a racist thing. You know
I'm sorry, masculizing black women isn't.
No, I think that there's white women.
I'm sorry, is that not a concern with Is that not a concern with female black women who are always saying that they're being masculized?
Sorry.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So like I said, if you want the other side, if you
literally said nothing up here.
Try more virtue signaling again, and we can come.
No, that's all you do. All you do is virtue signal.
You don't even know what virtue signaling is.
Hold on, real quick. Time out, real quick. Hold on, Avatar. To be fair though, me and Muppet have shown pictures, and she showed like Pink, looking really masculine. You know, Pink the singer.
Oh wait, he doesn't want to play that part.
But there were, no, I'm not.
She had a peen. Like, come on.
I just think in this situation, Avatar, I honestly, generally do not believe that Muppet's racist. I'm being very honest.
Black woman is racist. I'm not. There's no other way around this point.
I disagree, my friend.
That is historically racist.
Lady Gaga is a man. So
well, she's native.
Yeah, we talked about Lady Gaga too.
Well, she can still be anti-black.
Lady Gaga.
I don't think she's anti-black though. I have not been.
We can agree.
I don't really care about minority. You can think that I'm pro-black,
Is a Muppet more of a minority than him?
But listen, if Muppet
aren't
believes
natives
that
more of a minority than black people in America?
If Muppet believes that
I think they probably
black
are.
women that, or whatever the case may be, black individuals that might be a man or...
Hold on. He sits up here and thinks that I should care.
I don't think I'm pointing out your birth certificate.
That's it. And let me tell you straight up, I don't give a fuck what you or anybody else has to say.
I don't want to get upon
I know my truth, and that's it.
Yeah, that you're a racist piece of
Hold on, hold on. Why are we doing Avatar?
Benji's a racist piece of shit.
Hold on, Avatar.
Now I'm running.
Wait, that is so random. Like, there's a lot of things I don't approve about Muppet.
It is not random. This is how he acts in Discord servers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All he does is, like, throw out these fucking buzzwords. Oh, you're a racist. I can't be racist because guess what? I'm the most oppressed race there is, okay? So let's talk about Native Americans, right? And the becoming pretty extinct. So yeah, I think we probably experienced the most racism slavery throughout history. So try again.
Remember he said to me last time, you're racist, you're a member of the KKK or something. I was like, oh, if I was, you'd be the first one to come forward.
Listen, I don't know who likes Sue. Oh, sorry, Chloe. I don't know who likes Sue.
We're the most oppressed and forgotten, okay? Let's not forget that.
That is true. There's very little representation for indigenous women.
Exactly.
And especially women. You should do lives about that.
I might.
That'd be interesting. I thought Avatar was going to come up and actually, like, maybe express what are some of his issues.
No, but you know what he does? He cries.
Chloe, I don't.
And start drama because he was.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was issues.
No, I know that you guys are friends, but I'm telling you, Coco, like how he acts. I haven't been in a Discord server.
Oh, you're just naive.
Almost a year.
No, I'm not. I don't know what issues.
He likes to call women, the C word and every other word. He likes to go against women.
Do you want to hear the way he speaks to women in that Discord?
That he speaks to them, yeah. It's just.
I didn't know any of that going on.
Grown man
and left.
I thought Ann and you guys were having a pretty good back and forth.
Yeah, but then you have this overly emotional man join the panel and try to derail it.
I'm an overly emotional man.
Successful with, and then you have Ann running. So here we are.
I'm an overly emotional man.
No, you're not.
That was interesting. 21. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Sorry, I had my GPS in and my hands-free device, so I'm running some errands right now, but. Yeah, I thought the conversation was well. I didn't know it was going to go into bathrooms. Listen, I was going to ask Muppet, do you think that I'm a predator because I've opened up about using women's restrooms? I was going to ask.
Yes.
Okay.
Bro,
I mean, at least she's consistent. I was just going to ask.
Any male who goes into female spaces, violates them, yes, predator. Okay. You're preying on the innocence of women.
Gotcha.
And you're preying on their vulnerability.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm not going to argue it because I don't advocate for trans women to use the women's space. So everyone's entitled to their beliefs and opinion, and I was just testing her logic, and it's consistent. I don't know where we're at now.
21. Do you have anything to say about the prom?